that after we hit level 50 some streams ago, I wanted to talk about precisely the resource, the influence of the skill tree on the resource management system of this game. Precisely. I wanted to focus on this because, as you could see, we are basically playing mage. Just as a little bit of a quick recap, we used mana so far to produce our spells, like in any normal isometric action RPG. But after I hit level 50 and followed Ambra's skill tree, I unlocked Blood Mage. And pretty much after that, basically, we need to search for the Masked Invader. You can use your own health to cast your spells, basically. Now, the first talking point that I have been mentioning, but well, we've been doing the boss rushes, so we'll do a little bit of a quick recap. This game follows a dissociated pattern in the scalability of its resource management system. What do I mean by that dissociated scalability? I mean that from level 1 to 50, from early game to mid game, until you unlock Blood Mage, and I bet it's the same. Let me the group as well. Flying Energies, I think he left his tune offline there, so I also need to quit the group there. So I also disband it for him as well, because otherwise then he'll log and he'll have me. Shit. What the fuck? No. It sends you back. Okay. Shit. Well, all right. It sends you back. Let me use a teleport stone or something like that. Let me use a teleport stone. So basically, the resource management in this game. Look at this. 100 mana points. But look at the health. 100k already. And the amount of mana that the spells used up until I unlocked Blood Mage. Which one was it? Treasure Cave, this one. Let's jump straight up. Yeah, I don't care. What? There we go. Painful. Treasure Cave. Yes. Go. Perfect. So we skip the dungeon. There we can see what I have been mentioning. Now, how common it is for an isometric action RPG to have a dissociated resource management system, and what impact does it have? Then I must pose the questions as we get through the Treasure Cave. Well, basically the first thing the first talking point that I wanted to mention as a direct consequence of it, and the second talking point, the first consequence that derives from it, and the first talking point as a consequence of it, is that it makes the game slower. The pacing of the abstract complexity of the gameplay mechanics is slower. Now, you must be thinking, because you all played the end game, and you must all think, no, but I kill monsters extremely fast, and that's not the case. You'll see that when you kill the monsters fast, the game is faster. Yes, the game can be faster, but it's still within the constraints in the early game and the mid game that you can see here. So, while the end game may be faster, at least 60% of the game until you reach the final level 100, and I don't know what you're going to tell me, but that's when the game starts. It starts at 100. The fun starts at 100. No, but that would be ignoring the early game and the mid-game gameplay mechanics, people. No. Up until you hit Blood Mage, for example, the resource that you use is this mana, right? And as a direct consequence of it, it has a constant resource management. This is an isometric action RPG game with a constant resource management. See that it's still 103. And it's been like that since the beginning as I started playing, pretty much. And the cost of the spells, it does not really scale at all. It really does not scale at all. In that sense. It's a quite interesting solution that the developers applied to the game. So, what are the consequences of that? The pacing is slower. The pacing is slower because you cannot free cast endlessly until you don't get Blood Mage, and you don't get Blood Mage until you get level 50. And you will see that this element is objective because in terms of time, it will take you at least a few weeks to hit level 50. see why I mention it, that the measurement of the level design and the gameplay has to be like that, and level 50 is mid game, it's not early game in that sense. So you will spend some weeks objectively, see how you can have an objective analysis, what I was mentioning to Patrick before about how relativism and the mental perception can completely change the idea of how you measure reviews. See, I'm using an objective unit of measure, which is time. The truth of the matter is that the pacing of the combat, due to the fact that you cannot endlessly freecast, is slower in the early game and the mid-game gameplay mechanics. Why? Because of the amount of time it will take you. If it takes you several weeks to get to level 50 and Blood Mage, or at least some, well, in the case of Umbra, if you play constantly with several screens, it will be some days. Let's be generous and say some days at least. Some days, at least it will take you, rather than weeks. It will take you a full week of constantly playing. Because of that objective unit of time, without a doubt, the pacing of the combat is slower in early and mid-game gameplay mechanics, because of the time as well that it will consume until you reach level 50. Okay, that's the first thing. Second point. What, you follow me? Huh? That doesn't impress me. I will destroy this cursed pedestal and you can stop me. And he does like a maniacal laughter. There we go. So you can see, and even when I hit level 50, see that only now, and even so, see how much of my health I'm using. See how much of my health I'm using in that sense, people. See that I still don't have full control over it. Like, I spend way too much health in general, so it's not viable yet. So, because of that, early game and mid game gameplay of this game has a slower pace due to the dissociation of the resource management system, when I couldn't even cast a full rotation using mana as well. You could see that for example, I always had to wait a bit more until I could do, for example, the Frost Nova, in that sense, until I could do the Frost Nova or those things. And even so today. Welcome back. What's the matter with Bessim? The captive fled into the treasure cave to destroy the pedestal. Well, I'm glad that you could stop it. Could it be that the pedestal mentioned in the notes we found, the one that created the lamp? Perhaps the pedestal has the power to infuse the gene back into the lamp. Even after getting all the pieces of the lamp, they still look lifeless. Please restore the lamp and bring it to the pedestal. Good luck, my young hero. In that sense, we don't have a lot of games about geniuses of lamps. Like, I remember I played, people, you know which one? One of my first games that none of my first games. One game that I used to play with my, you know that the name of my channel is not a coincidence. I think I never told it on stream except to some friends of Star Wars The Republic once, to Indomitable Baby Seal, to Mare there, who we kill each other in Star Wars The Republic, and to Mare and to Cieli, my friends from Star Wars The Republic that I play kind of like offline. In that sense, the name of the channel, it's the same as the genie of the lamp. It was a sorcerer, precisely like Eraser, like my tune in Star Wars The Republic. Eraser was the genie of the... It's the final boss of Sonic and the Secret Rings. It's a game that I used to play with my grandma, people. That I used to play with my grandma before she passed away. When I was a child, we used to play it together because she liked the song and the lyrics and everything, and it was about the Arabian Nights, for example. In that sense, about Arabian Nights. We don't have a lot of games based on those things. The game itself wasn't that good, but as I played with my grandma, it was like perfect for me. And the final enemy in that game is a sorcerer, precisely. It is called Eraser. There you have it, people. That's how I named the tune, and then I named the channel, because I used to play with my grandma, so I have fond memories of it. If only our grandparents could live together. I don't know how many of you here got to to see your grandparents and like live with them. Like I lived with them a lot of years in that sense, until they passed away. In that sense, I lived both with my parents and grandparents. The fourth of them, being only child, as you can imagine. Well, yeah, you have all of the. As I was telling Fly Energies and his brother the other day. Well, it is true that it's quite good because you have the undivided attention. Well, in my case of 4 people, even more in that sense. Then it is true that you are more grateful to life for having brothers in later stages when you have to deal with um, with your own parents when they grow older in that sense. So appreciate that if you have brothers or sisters, that at least you can share that burden. I would say it's invaluable because of that. Because in that sense, as only child, you have to deal with that alone, and you are pretty much left alone with those things, unless you have a pretty good partner in life, which is quite difficult because of how things are nowadays. Unless you are really lucky about that, um, nowadays, with your brothers you can at least, with your brothers or sisters, you can at least share that burden when your parents grow older. For example, I know that I won't have that luxury. People that won't have that luxury. So it is true. As a child, it's easier for your parents to deal with a lot of things. Like you don't need they don't need to buy like 2 sets of everything for each one. True, but then at the end of the road, it also has its own unique details that will make you appreciate it. Yeah, that sounds. I think, for example, Ender was also only child here that he told it to me. So we are at least 2 only children. What's this thing? Assemble the fragments of the lamp at the workbench and place it upon the pedestal of our. Oh shit! I see the problem. We don't have that shit. Okay. No, regarding the analysis of the game, people, I wanted to mention it. The resource regeneration in this game makes the early and mid-game gameplay mechanics slower. First talking point, as a direct consequence of it. Second consequence that I wanted to highlight is that I love the logo there with the fire. That's something that they did very well. Where's the workbench? Workbench. It's over here. So pretty much here. What do I need to assemble? This, and this. They look the same. Oh, a genius lamp there. So in that sense, what would be the ideal solution? What would you say, Eraser? Would you say that it's better to have a game that scales your mana and your health like endlessly? In that sense, I would say that they should scale, because like that you get. It feels quite limited. It feels quite limited to only have a set amount of mana, and it reduces the abstract complexity of the gameplay mechanics because you don't have to loot or care about any item that enhances mana regeneration or the total pool of mana. And if you remove it, you don't have to deal with that. Like you can see at all of the loot that we've got so far does not imply dealing with mana regeneration at all. Like it's auto done. What the fuck? Like it's auto done. Yeah, I don't know why it removed my key bindings today. Like you don't have to deal with mana regeneration, and just like I mentioned with Diablo 3, that the formula of Diablo 3, since you perform attacks so fast and deal damage so fast that you don't have to care about the defensive portion of the gameplay mechanics, you never break through the paradigm of min-maxing in the framework of the stat system of the game in Diablo 3, because you kill so fast as to not worry about increasing any defensive stat of the game in the framework of the inherent portion of the stat system, that is the attributes of your character. Remember that we did the stat system classification between extrinsic, external, and intrinsic systems of the stats. Like pretty much games like Monster Hunter, in which you only increase your stats through the gear, are like completely extrinsic. They are completely extrinsic, and games like Diablo 2, in which you can increase your base attributes or Titan Quest through the skill tree without looting anything external to your character, are intrinsic stat systems. Well, in the case of this game, in the case of Diablo 3, sorry, let's begin with Diablo 3. In the case of Diablo 3, really, your damage is enhanced exponentially to the point that you don't have to care about the defensive portion of your stat system at all. We have to assemble the fragments there in that stone tablet that we were at previously. So because of that is what I say. Diablo 3, the huge flaw that it has is that it's unable to break through the paradigm of min-maxing in the framework of the stat system. Why do I mean with this stupid theory that I repeat and connect with the rest of the topics of the analysis, people, that I wanted to pay attention to it today regarding the resource management? It means the fact that it cannot break through the paradigm of min-maxing in the framework of the stat system is that you just spend all of your points on a single stat, increasing your base attack damage or critical or whatever, and basically with that you can beat most of the storyline because of that limitation of the min-maxing paradigm. You can just kill. What precisely District mentioned to me the other day, that in the end game is just killing and killing enemies. It's just killing and killing enemies without anything, without caring about defense. Well, that's a terrible mistake. Why? Because it doesn't give the player time to design a defensive strategy, to care about, I don't know, use whatever stat or naming convention you could think of, people. Block value, evasion chance, I don't know, the whatever you could think about, increasing your health regeneration, any of them. You don't have to care about them at all if this paradigm that I'm mentioning is absolutely broken. I hope that one dealt damage. You don't have to care about that in that sense. Shit. I could deal with the 3 bosses, but not with that guy. What's wrong with that thing? Level 57. What the fuck? It's not even a full boss. So, pretty much, I think I almost depleted all of my health due to the... Yeah, because I overused the abilities. I probably recalled the Guardian way too many times. Yep, I get killed. As you can see, I still have a negative proportion of the economic system there. This is what I've been mentioning. See that I still, in terms of resource management, I still can't make full use of it. See how low my health is if I stack on that. See, look at that, people. Alright, it has a projectile. Shit. Interesting fight there. Interesting fight. Well, there you chase Soha, the advisor of the Sultan, and defeat him. So that's the point, people. If the resource management of the game is like that, has a fixed amount there, and the abilities have a fixed amount, it remains constant throughout the whole early and mid game. Alright, we have to follow this guy? Aha. Interesting twist. Let me boost. my attacks there. Six. Well, I cannot get killed, but it leaves me at 1 and I... Oh shit, there. Damn it. That projectile is difficult to avoid. I think it's the same as my basic attack, people. This guy takes no... What the... What the... What the fuck's with that guy? I love it. I'm using the spirit guards on this shit rather than on the bosses. What the... See what I mean? The reaction times? I barely had time to react against that. Did he kill the guardian? Ah, he's killing the guardian. That's a problem. He's killing the guardian. He's killing the guardian. He's killing the guardian. Oh, I don't think so. So yeah, pretty much. While in Diablo 2 you also have items that'll make you use your health instead of your mana, and etc. And you can have like a shield and everything that alter the resource management of the game. Ah, the area of effect is probably killing the guardian. The area of effect is killing the guardian, I see. Shit. You have to be kidding me. Okay, fuck it. Stupid projectile. What the fuck is this shit? God damn it. Like that, that'll kill the guardian. Yeah, I see. And that kills me. Then I need to move the guardian outside of that. And it has no armor, huh? Could it be that he's only resistant against frost? Could it be that I'm that unlucky? I don't think so. There we go. Alright. Also, there are certain angles in which you cannot see the projectile. Okay, keep chasing the guardian. No, retrieve the ensorcelled oil lamp back from Sohal, the advisor. Okay, so we have to chase the guy. Interesting. No, so far, if I had to say, people, the biggest flaw I've seen in this game, believe it or not, is the grandeur category of the analysis. Why? You must be thinking. Because this game, with a more connected storyline, voice active, and connected between continents, that like this it feels like dislodged, like it feels disconnected from one zone to another one. If it was more like Diablo 3 in terms of the storyline than World of Warcraft, the game would be much easier to engage for new players in that sense. Now it died fast. I would say that the biggest flaw so far has been the fact that the storyline is disconnected in between zones, that is disconnected in between zones, and that is not voice acted. Like with that, okay, we got a boss, the Jinn. I presume this is the final boss of this zone. Okay, I presume it's the final boss of this zone, people. Um, so yeah, pretty much I would say that, because the grandeur, which is uncommon, but yeah, it feels like it's completely disconnected. If it had some, this game lacks cinematics, believe it or not, voice acted storylines, and the most important part, a connection, in between them, like that. It feels like each area is a reset. Click to place the lamp upon the carpet. The genie, there it is. Oh, it's round. It's resistant against all elements, except physical attacks. What? Oh, fuck it. He regenerates the shield? Don't think you can do this, boss. I'm here to watch the boss fight. Don't think you can do this, boss. I see that this is going to be a constant... a constant bait for me. I'm like a little hamster in a laboratory, and you are the scientist district, and you go around placing the little cheese squares there, the little cheese pieces. If I understand it correctly, I'm not dealing damage. He only takes damage from physical attacks, I presume. The shield regenerates constantly, could it be? And you are not prepared at all. No essences, no pet. Okay, wait. Okay, no essences, no pet. Wait. Yeah, I depleted them all. Okay, you're telling me that I need to grab the... Okay. Yes, I have essences. I left them here. I forgot to assign them. Then the pet collection. Heradur, come with me. Next, according to what I've seen, I need physical damage. Then this one instead. This one comes back here. Okay. Perfect. Oh wait, you mean... okay, good, let's do it. It's a very hard boss, harder than a SHARR. Well, let's see. Let me see if with physical damage it can be done. I don't know. Let me check the pattern at least first. Now it tells me you don't have the lamp player. No. What? I have to re-enter? What the fuck? Yeah, I don't help. Let you figure it out. No. But what the fuck? Yeah, no worries. But let me spawn it. No, I don't mean no help. Help me all you want, anyways. I mean, like, give me a second to see if maybe I can kill it. Key of Prowess. Oh, this is the shit that I looted. I think you kinda bugged the quest and you may have to do it again. What? How do I bug it? By not getting killed? The whole quest line? No, this has to be a joke. No. No, only this one. Yep. Abandon and take it. No, once again chasing that idiot through the cave. Chasing that idiot through the cave again. And take blue essences too. Okay. Okay. Bugged. There. If green doesn't work, I'll upgrade to blue. Oh, look at this. Okay. Sadly, yeah, Drakensang is a buggy game. I bugged the quest. What happens if I reactivate the client? Because I really don't want to repeat it. If by quitting it and relaunching it doesn't work, yes, but let me try. Drop frames. Yeah, it was way too much for the stream to see that I'm going to reopen the game. Yes, I know. There we go. Yes, I know. Your microphone is unmuted but has no signal. What the fuck? Ah, because of a second. There. No, it's not the drop frame. drakensangonline running. Stop. Yes. Maybe by restarting it. No, I don't want to chase that guy again. Through that. Okay. We'll try again. We open. We open and we close. There. Pretty much. We open and we close. Right there. Fuck it. Heradur. There we go. Play now. We minimize this thingy. Here. There we go. Like that. So. Open. Yeah, I should probably, you know what I should do, people? I should disable my animated background while I'm streaming. Like that. I should disable my animated background while I'm streaming. That way I can free a bit of memory. It should be stop. I have it configured to stop automatically, to kill the process automatically as I play the game's full screen, but this one is not full screen, I think. It could be borderless. It could be running borderless. It could say full screen, but it's actually borderless. So yeah, and now we get bombarded with all of that again. Treasure cave again. Painful, yes. Sorry, district that I have that the boss. I also wanted to check out the boss fight. That the boss fight delays because of that. Let me check the Gene Chamber. Defeat SHARR KHARAB. Okay, let's go. What? It's not over here? The Gene's Chamber, yeah, it's over there. It's just that it's not marked. Quest guidance went to shit. There we go. Oh, that one does not teleport you through terrain. It's better to use this one first. Okay, and you tap them, so you have 2 teleports. I wonder if I'm immune to damage with that. Let me check. I think those 240 keys were for this thing. Let me see. This should have cleansed the cache of the game. No. 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 Ah, my freaking god. Damn it. I can't believe this shit. How I backed it. I just got out to deal physical damage and apply some essences. Shit. Yes. Needed golden pinata trunch bone. Well, what the fuck? Where was it? This one? Yeah, this one. Assemble the fragments. No, not this shit again. I can't believe this shit. Fuck that. I bugged the game like how? Workbench. Do I get the objects at least? I got the objects back. Well, it stole me of another 5 gold pieces. Not much, but and place them upon the pedestal of origin. But then the other degenerate will spawn and I'll have to chase him again. Shit. God damn it! How can they have these bugs? They are like so stupid. Okay, no, defeat all enemies. My arse, no. Assemble the fragments of the lamp punch that we're gonna play about the pedestal of origin. So pretty much, people, to wrap it up in terms of the resource management of this game, it's slower than what you could find in the early game and mid-game gameplay mechanics of Diablo 2 in that sense. So damn it. And there the guy emerges. Okay, I get it. I'll have to cleanse. I'll have to clean the place a bit here. Oh, he chases you. Oh no. I need to keep those stacks at 20. Otherwise he won't die. Let's keep those stacks at 20. What the fuck? Keep the stacks at 20. At least I want to believe here I would have a bit of reaction time. There we go. Perfect. Jesus God, yeah, I need to keep those stacks at 20. Perfect. Like that. Shit. Fuck. Yeah, a bit difficult when you're about to die with every attack. Hey, this was much worse than the boss rush at this rate, huh? This guy's like killing me. The projectiles, I can hardly see them. See, this is what I've been mentioning, people. The influence of the graphic quality on the gameplay mechanics. Like, I can barely see. I can barely see them. Aha! Diablo 3-like mechanics. My man, David, how you doing, David? How you doing, David? How you doing? I did a boss rush today, and I'm dealing with even more bosses here. Here with the storyline, District has been guiding me through a lot of boss fights to deal with them. How have you been? Hope you had a great week. Had a great week. Here we are doing the boss rush. I'm still a noob to this game, and well, basically doing the boss fights like that. David is rating you with a party of 5. Well, thank you, David, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, David. Always appreciate it. Always appreciate it. Thank you, David. From the bottom of my heart. Yes, we are doing some boss rush today, and this boss district is telling me that is going to be the toughest one yet, but it got bugged, so I have to do it again. I don't know why it got bugged. My key bindings were, I don't know if it happened to anyone else, that your key bindings got wiped as you log back into the game. It happened to me twice now, so yeah, I had to do that. Okay, quest guidance not available, it's bugged. I don't care. Pretty much I should have the lamp. Fuck, it's really bugged. It's really bugged. Welcome to all people from David's stream. Welcome. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for checking out my crazy. There we go. There it unbugged. Let's see. This one needed physical damage. Let me swap that for that here. This one needed physical damage. Was immune to the rest. Okay. That was my mistake last time, so it should all be physical damage. Otherwise the shield would regenerate. Okay. And then you need to see why this should. What? It regenerates the shield. Maybe I have to interact with the lamp or something. Interesting. Damn it. Oh my god. I don't know how to bring down that shield. Or could it be that it's just it's constantly regenerated and I cannot deal with it. Maybe it's not the resistance itself. Maybe the problem is that the shield is way too powerful. What the? Maybe the shield is way too powerful to bring it down, could it be? Let me check. Maybe if I stack on frost, I can increase the damage and pierce it. Maybe if I stack 20 frost, I can deal with it. We're at 10 there. Maybe I can. Somehow stack and go over the limit of my basic attack damage, because otherwise I think the shield is impossible to destroy. I don't know if it's that it has immunity against physical attacks or what. Alright, we are 20, let's see. Can I pierce that thing? Okay, seems to be working. Somehow. No. Okay. Okay. I need to keep up 20 stacks. Anything less than 20 stacks is absolutely useless. And he regenerates the shield constantly. Damn it, I lost the stacks. I need to remember to... Yeah, no, I think it can be done, this trick, but... it will take a lot of concentration, in that sense. It can be done, but it takes a lot of concentration. Yep, that's it. At least at my level and gear. Remember, I'm not using any boosted gear. Damn it. Ah, no, yeah, I think we can do it. I think he lost part of the shield. And Sorcerer Boil? No, I think it can be done. I think it can be done, huh? You said you don't think it could, but I think it can be done. Broken Shield. Favorite words in this game. Pretty much the only ones that help me do anything. I need to keep up the stacks, it is true. Oh, but that is stupid shit. I think my R has a key binding to both of them. Since I changed the pet, I don't know if you realize it, but I mistake it for another mob. Shit, bad move. This way. 7 seconds. Let's build up the... He has a quite powerful shield, huh? There we go. Eliminate that. Regenerate some health. Damn it, clipping there. Yeah, all of the attacks are also area of effect around him, pretty much. And to focus on the boss, otherwise the shield will regenerate, and we don't want that. Maybe I can make it before he regenerates again. That stupid thing, I have a key binding that was fucked up there. Let me move. Going to regenerate. There. We group them up a bit, like that. We escape that. You need to escape that attack, is true. 100%. Otherwise you're as good as dead. That attack is like Callus's attack. That's why it's so dangerous. That attack is exactly like Callus's attack. It's absolutely brutal. Please don't regenerate the shield right now. That would be quite tragic. There we go. The lamp? Wait, what? The lamp is the boss. This has to be a joke. This ain't even my final form. Ah, I see. The lamp is the boss. Okay, that's a nice twist. Okay. But it has a weakness. It has a terrible range. I know. It deals permanent damage. It deals like permanent damage to you. You need to beat the health regeneration. I dropped some there. Okay. I see. Let me boost my basic attacks then. Okay, you have to survive constantly by making it drop the... By making it drop the thing. Shit. Ah, the mobs drop it, I think. Then you kill mobs to feed you. I don't know what drops the red orbs. If the mobs or the guy, or the lamp. If it's the mobs, then it can be done. If it's a lamp, well, I cannot get close. It's the mobs. Good, it can be done. And the lamp as well there. Well. Alright, so it brings mobs. Alright, I have an idea. Let me build up my stacks. Let me retreat a bit and build up my stacks. Four. Okay. Seven, come on. 8. 9. Good. I need to keep up the stacks. We are at 13. Good. Need to stay close. 15. Good. I will slowly build up the stacks. 17. That should do it. 18. Good. What the? How that didn't hit anyone? Fucking god. Well, that is a strategy, but with better execution. But that's basically the strategy. Stupid swords. Yes, it's dealing constant damage to me. There. Immune. Ah, could it be that I'm also not using my elemental powers appropriately? 6 again. What the fuck? 120? What? Where are my stacks? What the fuck? Oh god damn it, the chest blocks the attacks. There we go. I don't know what happened to my stacks there. Come on, give me my stacks. We're at 9. Oh. Damn it, there I missed it. There I didn't hit them. Immune. I think I'm not using the elements in my favor. Oh well. I think I'm not using the elements in my favor, people. Could it be that they are resistant against frost? Immune, yeah, they are definitely resistant. Doesn't matter. It won't matter. As long as I keep those stacks up, it won't matter. And the rest of the mobs will die as well. Shit, goddammit. Not now! Not now! Where's my guardian? Didn't I summon a guardian there? I lost my stacks, I can't believe it. I had that thing right where I wanted. I need to ensure the guardian remains there, so... I'm not dealing damage, he's blocking the damage because of that chest. That is so terrible. What the fuck? The damage over time there killed me. Fucking... Come on, the stacks. If I get through here, that will trigger that attack. No, it needs to be from this angle. It needs to be from this angle because from the other one it doesn't deal damage because of that chest that blocks it. I lost the stacks, of course. We're at 7. What? Didn't I kill it? Uh-huh. Interesting. The question is, does this ever end? Talk to Soraya in Hiraya. It did update. What is the meaning of this shit? I have to do it again? What the fuck? What on earth? Talk to Soraya in Hiraya. I think this got really bagged and I didn't get a loot. What the? What the fuck? I did beat the boss, right? It's not more than the lamp. What the fuck? It did update. I did beat the boss. It's just up to the lamp. It's not that it appears again, right? I'm not crazy. It updated. Defeat the SHARR. Talking Jiraiya. Okay, it's just bugged. It's just really, really bugged. Okay. Okay. No worries, people. No worries. Well, I think I did it under. I got killed there sometimes. 3 times, I think, by the lamp there. There we go. That was nice, people. That was quite nice. Let me default back to the experience pet. This dragon spawn. Look at that. Welcome back, Eraser. The Djinn was the one behind all this. My, what an adventure, but I am relieved that it is over. Now I can walk down memory lane peacefully without being afraid of a new attack. No words can describe the deepness of my gratitude. Okay, and I think that was the boss. People, I think that was the boss, pretty much. I think that was the boss. Pretty much that was the boss. In that sense. Pretty much. That was pretty much the boss, people. That was pretty much the boss fight. Like that, the quest line disappeared. Yep. Parallel world quests. Find and enter the chamber of Panoltico in Nahuatl. Boys, brave soul, I need your help. I'll reach the parallel world. I wonder if this is the next area. It has to be, pretty much. Let me check. There we go. Cool. Oh. Very well. You finish it? Yes, District. Don't know if you managed to make through it. It was so incredibly long. I think it got bugged. It got bugged in the end because then the boss respawned, and I wanted to ask you, it's just genie plus the lamp. It's not that you have to then kill the genie and the lamp again, right? It's just one genie, one lamp, right? One genie, one lamp. In that sense. Pretty much. One genie and one lamp, right? Because the quest updated. Boss lamp. Like twice? The quest did update after once. Yes, okay, well, I did it like that. Boss lamp. But you tell me twice. No, twice? No, the quest updated immediately. So what quest you have now? The quest it said that I defeated it. But it was only one, eh? It was boss and the lamp. It wasn't two. It wasn't two. For the main story, it's only that. Okay, this is... Boys, brave soul, we need your help. Tales of your heroic acts have even reached the parallel world passage between your realm and the underworld. Enter the chamber of Pornatilco, where Baylor map was. Baylor was Lortak. Was here. Pretty much near the cradle of death. Yolotl, cradle of death. Okay, does it say where exactly? Oh fuck! No, not that one. Enter Nahuatl to reach us. Nahuatl. Nahuatl. Yeah. Yeah, you were right about that genie. I think I was using Frost, and I should have used physical attacks. But well, pretty much. Let me default back to the normal essences. Was the fight good? Amazing. 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 I thought, though, I was using the wrong element. So I actually dealt with a much tougher version. It was like Herod. That one was resistant against frost, could it be? Or am I crazy? I think the fight was quite good, but I used like when it says immune, it means that it's resistant against it. Chamber of Panopticon. There we go. It was quite good, though. I think I was using good luck with that. Well, this will be even harder. Good luck. As long as they are not resistant against frost, it's all good. What, there is another boss fight? No, we had to continue with the story. 72. Infernal. I couldn't choose the slider. They don't seem to be immune against frost. Don't tell me this is the ending of the main story district, huh? To unlock the next continent, you have to do it in Infernal mode. Aha! It is locked on Infernal. Okay. This is the part that Ambra said that I wouldn't get through. I see. That how was I going to do? Okay. I will need a lot of spirit guards. I'm sorry, if I'm dealing with Infernal difficulty locked, I'm using endless spirit guards. Yep, you need essences. I'm using the common ones. Okay, let's use green ones just to measure the situation. Guide and hit. Okay, I see. So this is the final boss of the story district. For any person, the story would end here, basically. For any normal person, the story would end here. Suppose that I'm not doing endgame. Pretty much here. Ah, no. Ah, okay. So from now on, the main story of the game, you are like 60% of the story. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I see. Okay. So this is like 60% of the story. Okay. As long as there's more story content, I need to take that into account. What about that? These guys are perfect to suffer the frost nova. The frost nova. Let's see that. I could use this. I don't need to use the spirit guard. Ah, but it responds to them. Okay. Okay. No worries. Anyways, I don't understand the boss. I cannot deal with the mechanics yet. Okay, so the story goes on. Okay. Okay. Perfect. So from now on, everything is locked on Infernal. This is like done, so the players don't know what. I recommend you use mind control here. That one is the one that makes them attack each other. I see, because I don't have enough level. I think that if I... God damn it, was that? We don't need that bag here. I think if I stack enough... Ambra told me that at 20 they should explode as they die. Well, not at 21. They die. Shit. Stupid shit. My stacks. I don't know about you people, but this is more interesting like this. that stupid clipping. Alright, so... And after this, it remains locked on Infernal for the rest of the game. Focus. Yeah, basically a solo map. You have to do it and solo it on Infernal. And but after this, you can continue with the game without Infernal. Because otherwise it will be endless. It's not that I mind, but... Okay. No, it's just this map. Okay. That's why he said that before. That's why Ambra said that. Those should be dead. Then you can go back to normal, painful achievement. Interesting level design choice, people. Interesting level design choice. Like, this is just so players spend money to be done with it? Really much, I cannot think about any other reason. No, but if I keep my range, I can... I need to ensure I don't get auto-cornered on my own. Oh, stop complaining. Stop complaining, hero. We have worked. Don't get hit. They hit very hard in... Yeah, okay. Dodging is more important. I get it. I don't know if they are being spawned by the boss and I should focus him or no. I don't seem to. Shit. $55. Okay, they're slow, but they hit like crazy. 110. After you kill them, you kill the mini boss. The boss spawn, and you have to kill boss too. Okay. So it's just like an isolated chamber to piece to piece the player. Interesting. Everyone here using red essences. Okay. Okay, so here you should use your best essences to pass it. Okay. I get it. Okay. As it gets out of hand. Alright, but I don't have my stash. Okay, I get the point. Yeah, because in Infernal is hard, I get it. Okay. How much time do I have of the stream? Half an hour. Well, okay. Half an hour, okay. Alright. Well, I need to go back for the essences then. So after this one dies, the minimos, 6 remaining monsters. Another mini boss. I want to measure how much time it would take without red essences and all. Don't go away. I need you to build up my... Yeah, green is not gonna cut it. Shit. No. Okay, I'll bring better essences. Alright. It's way too much. I'll bring better essences. Wasn't expecting a mechanic like this. Wasn't expecting a mechanic like this. Let me see what I can do about it. With Smoke is the name of that guy. With Smoke. In Spanish, god damn it. With Smoke, god damn it. Yeah, here, since it's out of the question, it's the toughest one. We'll stop using the gray and green essences, you're right. There we go. Okay. Let's see, people. Let's see. I think in half an hour I can do a lot of stuff. See if I can beat that one. Baylor. I wonder if it's a dragon or some shit like that. Where's Nahuatlan? Here, Nahuatlan. Okay. Using the red essences, okay. Or just farm endlessly. So at this point the player is like isolated. At this point the player is like isolated and forced to farm endlessly until they reach level 72 or whatever. So at this point, could it be that this was the real ending of the original game at level 50 or some shit? Because it would make sense. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that people probably farm up to at this point, so the game only goes on. I know, you told me that it doesn't go on Infernal, then you can lower it. Like, what's the point of this? Just to make sure that people spend money? I don't know. Alright, let's try with red essences. Okay, I will still have to sweat a lot. It didn't make a whole lot of difference. There we go. Oh, okay, there we go. No idea what the point. What is the point? No, even less than when they are going like when they are going to then allow you to lower the difficulty. I think it could it be that it was, as I've said, as a theory. Could it be that it was the original ending of the game or some shit like that? Damn it, my pet. Summon Heredul. Like it was, if it was the original ending of the game, so this is what Ambra was mentioning. It's not gonna cut it, I'll have to use that one. I don't like using that one because I get close, and I'm way too squishy. I'm still way too squishy. But Ambra said that I cannot get killed. Max is 1 HP, so I guess I'll have to risk that. Because otherwise I need to break their armor. Yeah, it's like a permanent skill. Much faster with red essence. Yeah. At least it somehow makes sense. Then you can buy these ones, eh? I guess it's not that they are. It's not that they are kind of like. Yeah, you can buy with Undermant. Okay, fine. No worries. Okay, yeah, perfect. No, don't. Ah, shit. Oh, it was a different group mob. I tried to keep it. It would have been even faster. Oh. I should hit the ones affected by the armor break then. Oh, that one. I need ability damage. Here I'll be forced to use that. Oh well. Okay, it forces you to take a more risky approach. Wait, I still have to distribute my skill points. I haven't used my skill points yet to give me a boost. Okay, I need to distribute my skill points. Wait, you said that the mini ultra powerful boss spawns after this. Wait, let me break the detection range. Instead of max health, I will go for health regeneration a bit here. And I will increase the critical value. Well, no, this is percentage. Let me increase the damage. Let me increase my damage and my regeneration a bit there. It all helps. And I have 2 points here. Let me use it at the maximum here. When your health points drop below 33, frost spikes appear nearby. Blah 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 blah. Use movement speed. But that is perfect one. The elevator better. Max that. Yeah, it's the only way. Should be 10 out of 10. That one, or what about the Blood Mage level 2? Defeating an enemy has a 50%. No, Blood Rage buff. 10% increased damage and attack speed. No. No, I need to survive. No. And the Guardian, increase armor and health point, but it doesn't give me more. Okay. No, should be 10 out of 10. I can do another skill tree. In that sense. I don't know. Fire missile pierces 3 enemies. Well, I'm not a mage expert. Flying energies and others, no mage. No worries, it's trick. No, this is terrible. Frost charge steel. Ah, this is interesting. Look at that. The damage is done like in proportion. The damage is done like in proportion to your life. Do I have natural health regeneration? Yes, I do. Yes. Yeah, this should be enough as to pierce it to deal a bit more of damage. 33 and the other 100%. Fire ice missile pierces 3 enemies. Pretty much is the only thing I can do. And the guardian. And it doesn't increase the duration of the guardian, so it doesn't take that much damage on your health. Oh well, then otherwise Umbra can help us for flying energies, as you said. 10% chance. That guardian heal effect is increased by 2%. The duration of bleeding debuffs. Wait, because this one could increase the health regeneration, which is my problem. Let's go for this one. I'll go for this one. Oh no, I can't. Not enough. Oh well, no. Anyways, I can't. See? I know, well, I dropped it. It needed 2 there. Oh, doesn't matter. Perfect. See? The game solved the doubt for us, people. Let's see. Ah, it doesn't matter how much health you have. That's right, because it consumes a percentage. Oof. I see the problem. I see a problem. We have an incompatibility. The health regenerate, the maximum health really is incompatible with this because it's always a fixed percentage. True, it still works against the attacks of enemies, but still, okay, there we have an incompatibility because it's a fixed percentage. You can reset wisdom with 2 with gold. Yeah, pretty much. Wisdom points. Yes, I know. I know. But still, I guess it will prevent them from killing me. Okay. No more goals. Sentinel Nephrine. This one is? Nephrine appears. This thing. A slow guy. This one. This is the famous... This is not Baylor. Is this? No, it cannot be this one. After the mini boss, it's the boss fight. I get it. It must be like that. No, it cannot be this one. Yeah. After this one is the one that you said, and Anambra also mentioned. Baylor. Okay. It has to be this one. It cannot be this one. This one is like a generic mini boss sentinel for the band. Okay. Okay. No, it cannot be this one. No. Knowing how this game is going, cannot be this one. I really want to know why they made this map infernal. This is the mini boss, okay. Really, I cannot think of any reason. It makes no fucking sense, honestly. It makes no fucking sense. Like, make them bullet sponges. Like, I'm okay with that, but not if they kill you in one blow, I guess. Like, it's just scaling the level. Alright, yeah, no, that for example. It's like, besides you tell me that afterwards you can lower it again. Okay, I need response because I use a mighty spirit gun. I'm trying to save them for the boss, you know, people. Well, if it's going to be like this, then I'll change my strategy for the next stream. I will... But I have to pierce the shield. Probably the shield regenerates. So I need to measure what's the minimum amount of damage to consistently break the shield before it regenerates, I guess. Is there a timer on shield regeneration for the bosses? Like when you have to destroy it? It's only this map. If you pass it, you're good. Okay. Like... Is there a timer on shield? To bring down the shield of an enemy, like if it takes me 2 hours, for example, something crazy like that. I think there is. Okay, so I need to hit a minimum amount of damage then. If there's a timer, then I need to hit a minimum amount of damage. Then it should be okay. Yeah, this one is a bullet. It's a bullet sponge, basically. There. The problem with this blood mage is that you lose track of when you are taking damage because of your own shit or the enemy projectiles. You have 6 potions to use them if you need them. Yeah, no, I don't think it would make much of a difference. Because of how this skill tree is designed, health regeneration is more is more important than. I want to see the boss at least before I prepare for this for next time, because at this rate I think the boss fight would take 2 hours. I want to at least check it. How did that connect, people? The boss is literally like another sentinel, but it's a boss. Okay. Does it have a lot of mobs? Is the question. It's like another sentinel, but it's a boss. Okay, we'll see. Looks like this sentinel, the boss. Okay. It's slow like this. Well, we'll see. If it's slow like this. If it's a bullet sponge, literally. So far the genie has been the most difficult. But he has range skills that can one-shot, so dodge, okay. So it's like this, but with range, okay. Well, that could be a problem. No, I don't know if I'll be able to finish it today, this I will, because of what I'm seeing, I will need increased health regeneration rather than total health. If anyways it's going to one-shot me. And it's a fixed percentage of my health, then I invest everything on health regeneration. It's like a mini boss like this. Okay. But with range attack. Yeah, the range attacks could be a problem. But if it has no mobs, he'll be at a huge disadvantage. Okay, Senbu has to be this one. You said it was Baylor. It's called Senbu. Could be? Okay. Let's see. Senbu, yes, not Baylor. Okay, this one. Immune means that he's resistant against frost. Does the range skill succeed? Yeah, okay, let me focus. He's one shot. Okay. The shield went down for sure. Play from distance so you have time to dodge. And place a sentinel at a different range, so at a different angle. That's the health bar could fuck me. Screens are better horizontally. Yeah, it's a one-hit kill there. It's killing my sentinel. Interesting. I have to turn him around so the sentinel is not dead. Break the armor. There's a delay there. He goes for the sentinel. There. We do two at the same time. You can do it for sure. You just have to play safe. But then, what's that one that you all guys say that is brutal? That Baylor one. Shit. Stupid stacks. Like, that's the final boss of the game. Hey, it's... Shit. I see. I got clue. It's Mortis and his final boss. Okay. Let me activate it. I was reading there. Okay. I get it. He's like the god of death, and he recovers the shield, of course. Okay. I get it. I need to focus. Ah, what? He recovered all the health? You have to fight him in this place where he is. Okay, otherwise it respawns. Or he will regenerate health. Okay. And he drops... Ah, look at that! We have those. So go down the stairs. Okay. Small detail. Okay, let me place him... Okay, yes. Damn, it's so dark. This is a perfect influence of the graphical design on the gameplay mechanics. I don't know if you notice it, people, but it's so dark that I can barely see some of the projectile. Yeah, basically, you're forced to fight him. Here generates SP. It's so stupid. Okay, let's... See how difficult it is to... Besides, the projectile is like dark. I need to keep up those things. You know what? I'll focus on keeping up the... I want. I'll just hit E constantly. It's a one-hit kill. No, damn it, I forgot about it. My lord. I cannot control so many things at the same time. Forces you to multitask. 2. I'm getting way too close. 5 more minutes, you can do it. Yeah, I think I can. 5 more minutes because of 3? No, if it gets a bit longer, no worries. No, I mean that I wouldn't. If it was another boss on top of it, yes, but shit. If it was another boss on top of it, no, but. Yeah, no, I cannot do the 3 at the same time. I have to stop the sentinel there in that sequence. Then I run out of time. If I don't stack them, we'll keep. Do not. Oof, that one was close. 7, go. You don't have a single mob to boost the attacks. I think the projectiles are being stopped by the sentinel. 10, okay. I should do it. Yes, if I manage to hit 20, it'll be much better. Please tell me I hit him. Please tell me I hit him. No. Fuck it. Fuck it. In that small movement I didn't hit him. I need to be more precise with those. I can tell by the feet when he's going to do the attack, I guess. Or not. Or not do it at all. Come on. Keep stacking those. Oh my god, I don't know why Oh well, it's at the edge, good. I lost that stuff. I'm so worried about not getting one-shotted that... Move it! Oof, stupid clipping. That zone is terrible. I need to move him from there. No, that zone is terrible. Look at that clipping. We'll stay over here. Shit! The wall. Can't see shit. Fuck it. Stupid clipping. This game has so many aspects. You know the first boss you did on Drakensang for the fire mage? Hang on a second. Let me kill it first. Otherwise I don't know how many spirit guards I have, so if I have to reset. What about this? Does this deal damage? Yeah. I think it died. Oof. Oof. Do you know the first boss you did on Drakensang, the fire mage? The one that throws fireballs? You did when you were like level 6 or 7. You are rewatching the boss district. You are rewatching the bots. You are rewatching the bots. Hey, it disappeared. Enter the parallel world crack. Teacher, let's finish it. You are rewatching the bots? No, I honestly do not remember with that degree of precision. The first boss. Ah, yeah, at the beginning of the game. Like the one that teases Callus. Pretty much. Could it be? Yes, it was like the intro boss. Yes, the tutorial boss it was. Yes. Yes, yeah, it was like the tutorial boss of the game. Yep. It was like the tutorial boss. So what's with it? Yes, I remember, like right at the beginning. Like before I even started the game. Well, basically you can find him here. He's not part of the story, but he's part of the dungeon. Okay, let me grab the quest. I hear voices. Welcome to Cardhum. Oh well, if I finish here, I should respawn here so we can get the intro quest next time, right? We should leave it like that. Should leave it like that. I should respawn here if I activated the stone. Should respawn here. So you will have to fight him to see his skills and all the stuff. I'll help you go to him. But the sad part is that I'll have to fight him at a low level and it will be useless. He's locked on Infernal mode, like this shit. Okay. Oh well, no matter. Okay, people, with a lot of effort. Look at that, those eyes of Sauron that they had. Hey, let me see if there's another person at level 52 here. If there's another player at level 52. 100, 100, 100. There's not one here at my level. I feel like a little gnome. 100, they're all 100. This is like the end game zone. But I saw a lot of people at King's Hill. Oh, okay. Okay, people. Congrats to a new continent. He's locked in Infernal. Oh well. Wealth District, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thanks to Flying Energies, to Patrick, and to David that also visited today, and anyone who might have taken the time to watch this as a YouTube VOD or a Twitch VOD in the future. Hope you enjoyed the boss rush today. Today we did way too many. I am absolutely I'm absolutely exhausted from all of those. I'll leave this here just so I don't do the other ones. It was a nice experience. We have to thank District for his thumbs up. Very good stream. Thanks for stream. No, thanks to you, District, for 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 visiting. Then I have to ask which is the day in which they like staying the most, because you and Patrick both said Thursdays. Maybe then I can space them out a bit and everything, so they can all visit. So thanks from the bottom of my heart for guiding us. We all say thanks to District for being the guide of today's stream. I will leave the other pet. Wait, I'll leave the other pet ready, the dragon, so I get experience again. So we thank for that. We had a pretty amazing day. I want to see if I depleted all spirit guards. 15. We used 15. There's 5 left. We used 15 for all of those bosses. I would say not that bad. Okay, we got a costume, we got everything. Thanks for the farming then, for expanding the inventory and everything. And always thanks for your company, people. It's my pleasure. See you all tomorrow when we'll continue with Titan Quest. And then we come back to Drakensang on Thursdays. People, it's my pleasure. See you all tomorrow. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Have a great Tuesday, the rest of it that you may have. Bye-bye, bye-bye. For me, it's still early. It's not like 9 p.m. or something like that. So yeah, people, bye bye District, bye bye District. Glad that you enjoy the streams. You Flying Energies and Patrick, you all warm my heart watching me, even for a second. In that sense that you all enjoy it. Thank you from all my heart.